checking on me.
All right, we're back on.
Okay, what's up? So, like I was saying before, like, people knew the young Bree, and now, like, shout out to Brittany, my best friend. She told me the other day. She said, "Bree, you came to Vegas and you changed a lot. If I was still in my hometown, I wouldn't know. I was so stuck into so much trouble in a certain mindset." Shout out to my son, y'all. My son is calling me. Let me pick up the phone. Hold on. Never mind. He hung up again. They keep calling and hanging up. Like, he's like, "Mom, where are you?" Shout out to my son. That's my.
Tell him to watch the live.
You know, he just want to know what I'm doing. But seriously, like, shout out to my best friend, Britt. She told me the other day, she was like, "Sabrina, you changed a lot." Again, I was wild. Like, I'm not proud of the stuff I've done. But at the same time, like you said, they met me when I was young and reckless. Like, I didn't give a hell about nothing. My mindset wasn't building credit, financing, buying stocks.
Nobody's mindset is always there.
Exactly.
But moving away at a younger age is one of the best, but worst, but best things you can do for yourself. Like, that's how I stand on that. Like, out of nowhere, if my son decides, like, after high school he want to move away and move somewhere crazy, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm not gonna sit here and say you're gonna come back, because he might not.
Yeah.
But the knowledge that you're able to learn when you move away from home and you don't have nobody else to depend on but yourself is a whole different learning experience than anything else.
I feel like everybody needs to, like, experience that, like, leaving from home and actually being on your own.
It's scary.
Everybody needs to experience that. Like, your mama not there, your daddy not there, grandma not there. It's just you, and you gotta survive. I think everybody gotta experience that.
Well, okay, so that's some of the best relationship advice, regardless of friendship. Friendship advice is completely different. But relationship advice, that's one of the best things that I can offer. When you're in a relationship and you move somewhere where you have no one else but the person that you're with to depend on, regardless of if you're in a fight or you're upset at work, like, I don't even know how to describe it. All the situations that can possibly happen if you're in a completely different state from your hometown, when I tell you that's how you grow, that's how you about to grow.
Because you don't have anybody else.
You don't have anybody else.
That's how I grew.
You don't have anybody
else. It's rough. It's a rough patch. There we go. It's definitely a rough patch. But, like, it's weird when sometimes when you have to, like, talk to other people who haven't been through that type of rough patch, you're like, that's not a rough patch.
A lot of people can relate, though. I had conversations like that with people, and they just look at me with this face, like, I'm like, yeah, I can't relate to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in a situation where you're more than 6 hours from home,
I gotta take a whole plane.
It's different. You can't just go to the airport and be like, fuck this.
Yeah.
When you gotta really, it's different. When you gotta really sit there and think about everything and plan
to leave. You can't just get up and go.
Shout out to
okay, so you guys talked about the whole how Diddy evolved, and you think about yourself, how you evolved from being that young, your young 20s, and then now you moving into your 30s and so on. Where do you think you're gonna be most comfortable? Like, where are you the most comfortable? Do you think that you were more comfortable in your younger years? Or do you think that you're more comfortable now?
I would say, personally, I'm more comfortable now because I'm more comfortable with saying no. I'm more comfortable with understanding who I am. I'm more comfortable with being okay that I'm not comfortable.
Yeah. I can say that.
That's dope. I like that.
It's really, really hard to admit I'm not okay.
I like my later 20-something day. I like this day.
Yes.
Yeah, I like this.
That earlier day shit.
Pumpkin?
Yeah.
The bouncing. It's okay. We all got our story. They just still lit. they didn't know. So that's my boo. I love her. Like seriously, she welcomed me with open arms out here, and I was scared when I came to Vegas, and
You ain't nothing to be scared about, baby.
girl, I had some shady ass people out here, but
Yeah,
you really like she stood by my side,
Listen,
yo.
I
they
agree with
stood by
you,
my
but
side.
it's, you know what's crazy? What's crazy is when you can come together with other people
Yep.
who have met you at different points.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
you met that day.
Mhm.
I met the day in high school.
She met me in high school. You
And-
met me as an adult.
Yeah.
And not even in a
And
bad
that
way.
goes back to
But-
that.
Not even in a bad way
Yo,
because
Yeah, and it's crazy though, like you said.
yeah.
But with the 4 years that I have known Day, I've seen her grow.
Absolutely.
Her mindset definitely changed, and I love it. And she also like humbles me a lot. Shout out Day. I can call Day, and I like I have two people. I can have two people that I can
Ice.
call. Shout out. I can have two people that I can call that I know. Well, three that I can call that I know that won't judge me. I could talk to them about anything, and they'll be like, "Bree, you got this. Like you straight." Like, but they're not like on some like, "Well, that was your fault," or you gotta figure it out. Nah, they're like, nah. They by my. If I'm crying, she crying. If I'm hurt, she hurt. If I shut myself down, she's like, nah, you better get up, Bree. Like I don't like this Bree I shut down.
Yeah, but
Like
if
she's
you wrong,
the
I'd
reason
be like,
why
nah.
I'm here right now.
You
You know what I'm saying?
You wrong, like nah, bitch. That wasn't
Yeah,
right.
I be like, nah, and she be like,
That wasn't
no,
right.
I'm actually, she knocking at my door. Like, all right, they all right. Shout out to, this is why Wine Power is late right now. I was like done. I was going through my shit, you know. Shout out to depression, mental illness, and all that. Let's talk about that. Embrace
Shout out
it.
mental illness.
Yo, shout out to that shit because her and another one, shout out to Brittany, they kept me up during this shit. Like I was done. I was like, I was not motivated. I was in my darkest moments, and both of them was blowing up my phone. Both of them were blowing up my phone, saying, "Get up from bed. Stop this. No, you're doing this." I didn't have no motivation. Every day I seen her, "What you doing today? Let's go. Let's do this." No, sending me positive messages every morning. Thank you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's so
dope.
beautiful.
you know, that's dope. And this is why I'm sitting here with you because of her. Now, if I didn't have her in my life or my best friend, I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. Shout out to you, babe.
So back to that question. Do you like this Bree? You like the new Bree. You like this day
Yes.
Bree.
Yeah.
The one back in the 20s can stay back there.
Hell yeah, she was still back there. Y'all already know the brain songs. Right.
Hey, we all had those
But,
times.
but we
you know,
all,
those college days, those
learning
high school
experience.
days. I had a great time in college. I can't even front.
I did too,
Yeah,
but it was still
Or even
different.
just like those fresh 20s when you turn 21, you go to the club now.
Yeah.
I was in that motherfucker every weekend.
There was a few clubs
Wow.
out here in
I was
Vegas.
really in there. I was just so happy. Like, here's my ID. You didn't
Yeah.
ask me. I used to get mad when they didn't ask me for my.
Oh my
You ain't
gosh.
gonna ask me.
You
Yeah.
know what's crazy? For me, it was a little different. So me and my hubby are 6 months apart. He turned 21 6 months before me. So we lived together. They would buy him alcohol, but because I was with him, they would not sell him alcohol. What type of shit is that?
Yeah. If everybody's not 21, you can't even stand by the register.
It makes sense. I get it, but at the same time,
You're
now
like, this is my husband. They're like, damn.
now that we're doing this with a child and the child is like 6, and then well he's not 6, but point being the child is younger, and now that we're doing that, and then like we have a baby and he's walking in the cart or whatever with us, and you like, not saying you're not checking his ID, of course you're not checking his ID, but the fact that you still gonna give it to us because we got
So
a
what's the
baby.
difference? Yeah.
But when I was 21 and we lived together, you wouldn't let me buy a bottle. I don't understand. I don't understand the logic. It's bullshit.
It's crazy. I don't
It's
know.
not fair.
'Cause back home, they give you the bottles.
It's a Vegas thing.
Shout out to Bristol, Connecticut.
Shout out to
For
the
those luggers, I'm sure.
Shout out to the West. Shout out to the West.
and the
Much
North.
LA, Inglewood, Compton, Watts,
Word.
Riverside, Moreno
Shout out to
Valley.
New York.
We met people last weekend from where were they from? Somebody said they was from San Bernardino. Shout out to y'all.
I don't even
Shout
know what
out
part
to
that is.
You from Vegas?
Yeah.
Shout
There's
out
so
to
many
Vegas.
parts of
though.
California. Shout out to everybody.
But everybody in Vegas is from California, so.
Shout out to the Bay for sure. Shout out to the Bay.
Yay, area!
You know, shout out. Like, this is, you see, shout out. Like, I have Vegas,
Did I say Long
Compton.
Beach? Shout out to Long Beach.
New York, Bridgeport, Stanford. We have everything combined.
I
now.
actually never been to New York or Connecticut. And
That's
I've
a
been
trip
year.
we should plan. That's definitely something we
I
should
have
plan.
been to DC though.
But
That's
you
not
don't be in
enough.
New
You
York,
gotta go to
Yeah,
NYC.
I have been to DC. Haven't been.
My family's from Brooklyn, so
Shout out to Brooklyn. Hey, girl.
I'm like
Shout out.
biased
So we
as
on,
fuck.
So you been up there?
Yes.
We on a mission
Tell
to
me
get
about
me
the food.
to the East Coast.
Tell me about the food, comparing
So-
it to the West. No, shit.
I'm weird
Vegas.
when it comes to food because half of my family's from like Brooklyn, the other half is from
Yeah.
like the country part of North
Oh,
Carolina.
which is better. Yeah.
So I feel like I get like the dirty South, but I also get the city. So literally anybody that comes from New York, from my family, when they come to Vegas, they gotta pick up Chinese food. They gotta freeze it.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta put it in a bag, and they come back to Vegas, and we thaw it, and we eat the Chinese food.
They bring Chinese food.
Listen, when I tell you the Chinese food is different
Yes.
from the Chinese food that we get,
Yes.
All right, I don't want to hear about it.
I mean everything
Yeah.
is different.
No,
From the
no,
water
no,
that's
no, no,
used,
no,
from
no,
the
wait,
chicken
wait,
that's
wait.
used, the pork don't be the same color. Like,
Yes.
it's different.
Yo, it's
The
so
rice don't even be
Say
the
when
same.
you go to New York, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you go to a Chinese restaurant or to a Jamaican restaurant,
Duck sauce
See,
ain't the
that's
same
what I-
color. Like,
yo, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. You're gonna be like,
all
I
right,
see.
when we going?
We going.
We
have
on
to
a
go.
mission to get me to New York.
We
y'all, to the
we
East
have
Coast.
to go though because
When
of the
we going?
podcast. Like
Y'all gotta get me out there.
but we have to go because we have a lot of interviewers out there
absolutely.
that want to go live. So
For sure.
I'm
We
saying,
mobile.
Like, yeah, we
For
are.
sure.
We, I
We
mean,
mobile.
All right,
it's
y'all. We're gonna
like-
take Wine Power to New York. Y'all with it?
we've taken it. New York, Connecticut. We
We're
gotta
gonna
take it
go.
to
We're gonna go.
Compton. We gotta take it to everywhere. Like shout out to Brown and Sugar. She's doing her thing. I'm so proud of her. She just launched her.
Oh,
store?
that's out in New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just. And,
Oh, we gotta get out there too.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
dope.
we gotta get out
We
there.
shout out to Keith Carlos doing his thing with his kids. Shout out to LA.
Okay, so this sound like a trip now. Like it was
I
already
know,
a trip,
like, I'm
but
about
now
to-
it sounds like
now
we
it's
gotta
like-
drive a
My
little
flight in
bit.
a minute.
we gotta
go
fly a little
One
bit.
flight, a little bit of drive.
We
Like,
gotta do a little bit of everything. Like shout out to everybody. Though. Like shout out to.
Yeah.
Although I'm excited. I hope you get that excited.
Okay.
I mean, no matter. I don't like planes and shit. It's okay.
I
I'm
don't
lit.
mind planes.
Go to sleep and shit.
I get on the airplane, go to sleep in a minute.
Word.
That's
I'm
what
like,
you
I'm
call a
like,
Benihana, Papa Benny.
Papa
Benadryl.
Benny, what?
Benihana.
You know? Benny, where's Future at when you need him? No, go to sleep. No, shout out to that. But I don't like height, so I be on that plane like, I gotta go to
Yeah, I
sleep.
heard my eyes.
That's how
Sounds
she
good,
feeling.
though. That sound, especially out here, it's so freaking high. It's like 100 freaking.
Oh my gosh.
So high, it gives you an attitude. Like I had an
I
attitude.
always got an attitude.
Yo, I had an attitude walking into my house today, and like I looked at my kids. I was like, "What y'all doing?" They wasn't doing nothing. I was just
It
hot.
was just high.
I was just hot. I'm like, "What you
I
doing?
agree.
Why you looking at the TV like that?"
It be so hot, you gotta get in the car and immediately roll all the windows down,
Yeah.
turn the air on, and
Right.
then roll them back up by the time you back up. You gotta
It's
let
a
the heat out
process.
first.
And I feel like people that are not from the West, when we say it's hot, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Because they're not dealing with, well, we have had humidity recently, but for the most part, we don't have humidity. So
it's a difference because down south, all that little sticky.
Oh,
I can't do
We
it.
got a lot of mosquitoes.
Too sticky for me.
Yeah.
We have a lot of mosquitoes, and it rains a lot, so you have a lot of.
We just rambling and going on y'all.
Bugs that be coming out.
Yeah,
but shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Shout out to everybody that tuned into the first episode. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. One Hope. Shout out to One Hope Wine. Shout out to Box Wine.
Yeah,
Box Wine. Shout out Franzia.
Shout out to everybody's businesses. Some shit. Follow Day at
Simply _day with 2 I's, not a Y.
Word. Shout out my girl
Kiana. Shout me out. Feel free to follow me. I'm at BISH Yabish Kiana KEANNA.
Yeah. Shout out Bree _Wine and Power. Y'all know the vibes.
Please subscribe to the podcast.
Gotta subscribe, share. We lit. All 2021. Shout out, y'all. Wine and Power.
That was dope.
Should we delete this one? Can we set the live over?
The live over?
Too late. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Never mind.
What's up? It's your girl, Simply
We gonna do it how we do it. Welcome to Wine and Power, man.
You didn't even
say
who are you? Who are you? You didn't even say who you was.
Bree.
Bree, what's up, Bree?
Bree Love.
Hey, Bree.
Bree Love, sorry.
Let me rattle my cup a little bit.
We kind of lit here.
Rattle my cup.
What's up? We do. I got my co-host.
Simply Day.
My other co-host. Welcome to Wine and Power, baby.
Yes, your bitch Kiana.
I'm going to whisper this time. It's your girl, Simply Day. On the mic.
Yeah, we lit.
With my cup.
That's bombing for you right there.
I'm just kidding.
What's going on, y'all? So what's today's topic tonight?
There's no topic. I think I'm over topics for tonight.
Why your eyes sound so good?
I know. I want to share. Y'all want some?
Yo, that shit does sound
I really
good,
want to share with y'all. Take a look. Get your little sip.
That shit sound good as
No. Let's just sum up the month. Let's sum up June. June is over. It's July 1st.
It is July 1st.
What time is it?
It's the first of the month. Wake up.
It's
wake
already
up,
the
wake
second
up.
somewhere else. But
Pay rent.
Did y'all pay rent this morning?
I did. It hurt. Every time I pay rent, it hurts my soul a little bit.
Have an attitude.
Okay, no. Did you pay your mortgage?
Still hurts.
Still, yeah.
Still hurts.
It's a large lump sum coming out, but
did you pay your car note? Or is your car paid for?
Word, energy. Word.
All right, we're going to stop.
No shade. No shade. That was indeed. It's the first of the month. Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up. I got you on the backup vocals, okay?
They're not even listening to me. They're not listening to y'all. They're not
It's the first of the, but nah, like.
We were supposed to be summing up the month of June.
Yes, let's talk about
we'll
that Bow Wow and
Soulja Boy.
Oh, did y'all watch that?
I did. I didn't watch the whole thing like from beginning to end, but I went in and out because I was doing stuff. But it was very entertaining.
I mean, I think Soulja Boy had it. Like when he did, y'all, no lie. I will tell you, I was in the living room watching it, right? And when he brung out "Shootout," I was doing a dance. Like I was like, "Shootout!" What? It was funny as fuck. Like it was funny, but Soulja Boy had it. Like I think Soulja Boy did.
Hey y'all, I don't know who's on live right now, but
what's
hey y'all.
up? What's up, y'all?
Thanks for joining.
But Bow Wow had it too, though.
Yeah, because you know what? I used to love me some Bow Wow. I'm not even gonna lie. I had
Bow Wow
fine.
He's still fine though.
All over my room.
Bow Wow, I was a fan of Bow Wow. I mean, I was the fan of Soulja Boy with his dances. That's how I
absolutely.
You know, I was doing that shit in the club, being lit. I was, hey.
She got
she got done. 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 She got done.
feedback. I don't care how old you get. It just nothing. beats-
Word.
I mean,
Yes.
you know, when you hear that, you
Yo,
gotta
but
stop.
when who brought up Little Romeo? It was Soldier
Aw,
Boy.
that was. Aw.
You
was
know
cute.
you know what bothers me? Because I loved Bow Wow. I loved Lil Romeo. Don't get me wrong. But Sammy,
Sammy. Okay.
nobody ever talks about
I
Lil
like
Sammy.
Didn't
Sammy.
you
I
say
really
that,
like
He
though?
Sammy.
had the
Didn't you
best
say
little
that, like,
yellow
a couple years
album that
ago?
ever came
He
out.
sure did.
I like the way you look at me. I like the way.
Yes.
Yeah, yes,
baby.
lit.
Yes.
Nah, it took me by surprise. The hardball remix song with all of them on
Yo,
all the
you-
littles.
Yo, you know they coming back out though. Their tour.
The
I ain't
Millennium
going to
Tour
that.
is coming
back,
I ain't
but-
going to that. No,
But I
I'm
think
sorry.
I saw that B2K wasn't gonna be on it.
I just feel like
It
if
was
you've
just gonna
seen
be
it once,
Omarion.
you've seen it already.
Yeah.
I mean, if
You
you didn't
went to
go
that
last
day?
time, go. But if you already went, like, they're gonna
Yeah.
sing the same songs.
Word.
I
But
didn't go last time.
yo, they
Depending on ticket prices,
They
I'm gonna
t-
see.
Nah,
That-
I went. It was dope. I'm not gonna lie. I had a great time, but I'm not gonna go again. Mm-mm.
they coming out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course they always come.
They
out here.
lit.
It's Vegas. We
Yeah.
always get one or something.
Shout outs to all of them though, but I'm
Word.
not going to this one.
Ooh, I
already
guess that's
went.
a question I have for y'all.
What's up?
So, who is on your like bucket list for people you need to see in concert or in a show?
Yo, I
Bruno
said.
Mars.
Yo, I said Bruno
That
Mars,
part.
but when he said 600, I said nah. You sit down.
No.
Yep.
Bruno Mars. I haven't seen Beyonce in concert yet
Mm.
because as soon as you get ready to get your ticket, it's sold out already.
Girl, you gotta be on your laptop
The
VIP
before
list
them
and
tickets
shit.
I
go
have
on
not
sale.
seen her in concert.
That was,
Bruno Mars,
that was one of the
definitely.
best
That's-
experiences of my
Word.
life.
Yeah. I
Oh,
definitely
you
wanna
went?
see her.
Yes, I saw her
Nice.
here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena a few
Yeah.
years ago. She looked at me. I feel like she looked at me,
yeah,
but I
Yes.
paid a grip for them tickets.
I bet.
And
Bruno
I stood
Mars
in
is
line
charging
for a very
like
long time.
I think he's charging like 600 right there because we was trying to 600 for
Man, them
like
people
no
got to
fee.
get their coin. It sounds ridiculous, but they got to get their money.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
crazy though. Like
So
No,
I
definitely those
agree
three
with
though. I
Bruno.
haven't seen those three.
The other people that are on mine for sure, because it's weird. I feel like stuff keeps happening to all the people that
I
want to
see J. Cole. I haven't seen J. Cole in concert.
He's
mm.
on my list. For me, he's a little underground, but Big Crit is on my list.
Okay, I love Big Crit.
I have to see
I
Big
do.
Crit in concert.
I love Big Crit.
I love
do.
Big Crit. He was supposed to be like in Texas or something in
Yeah.
April. I was about to buy the tickets. COVID happened. Concert never happened.
I literally fell in love with his music just from living in Texas. Those 2 years I was there, I fell in
Big
love with
Crit
his
was
music. And also,
not a joke.
I haven't seen Currency in concert, and I love Currency. Like that whole Jet Life movement, all that. Like I thought I was a part of it. You can't tell me that I wasn't.
That
So
Mm.
no, but
That
like
part.
I would love to see him. The couple times he came to Vegas, it was so low key that I missed it. Like I didn't get to see it. But those are my tops that I would like to see.
I need to go see my Meek Mill.
That probably is.
I ain't
a
gonna
dope
lie, I
concert.
can miss him.
Yo, that's
It's probably a
lit.
dope concert, but
There's
it ain't
only
my-
like one or two songs
Shout
I
out
want to
to
hear
East
though,
Coast,
but I'm gonna be
though.
hype as all get out if
Yo.
he plays the songs.
Meek Mill is lit. Shout out to Bobby Schmurder for coming out. Shout out East Coast.
Getting out, yes. Bobby
Shout out to
Schmurder
him.
was that one.
Yeah,
Our brother-in-law
he
All
was
right,
like,
y'all
just
talking
like
about
him.
all these artists. Did y'all watch the BET Awards?
yes, that DMX concert was there. Well, his tribute.
Yeah, that was dope.
Like Method
Was
Man.
anybody
did-
else standing up out of their off their couch when Busta Rhymes came out? I
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
why.
I
I got
was.
excited when I
I
seen
got
Busta.
excited. He's a legend.
I got excited when I saw
He's
him.
a
I'm
freaking
not even gonna
legend.
lie.
Busta.
Yo, he's dope as hell. Like,
I tell you one thing about the BET Awards. Everybody, all the girls. Shout out to all the girls.
holla.
Them wigs and them weaves were laid. They was long and they was laid.
Laid.
I was like, okay.
She said laid.
I was like, okay. Everybody had a bomb ass hairstylist tonight.
Lace.
Do they all
Laid.
have the same hairstylist? Just a question.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I was like, okay.
That shit was
No,
different this
I
year.
saw a
though.
few that didn't make the cut, but most of them, I was like, all right, y'all can't put the hair.
You know
You
what?
put that
Like,
hair on.
completely off topic, but that's a conversation that I have to have with my husband often. Like when as a Black woman, I'm watching TV and I'm like, oh, that's a weave. Oh, they didn't do this. I can see the things that went wrong in certain
Because
shows.
of the HD
oh,
TV.
And he'd be like, oh, it looks good. I'd be like, no. Pause it. Look at this right
shade,
here.
Though. Shout out to Power, but Tasha fixed the weave, girl.
Naturi not.
Aw.
Shout out to Power though. 50 Cent doing his thing.
You know what? That's not her
50
fault.
Cent here this weekend, first of all.
Oh, yeah, he's here.
50 Cent, I take that back.
Shout
Like,
out to
nah,
50.
her weave look right.
Nah. Don't,
You ain't gotta take it back.
You ain't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that.
No, Tasha weave looked a hit. I'm proud.
I fuck with Tasha though.
I think it was a
She
wig,
lit.
though.
It was
That's
definitely
probably why
weird.
It was a
sitting
wig,
like that.
yeah.
It's all right, though. They're gonna get her together. They're gonna get her together. But-
Yeah, I mean, how
But
many
50
seasons?
has been here for like the last 3 days. The 30th, the 1st, and the 2nd. He been at 3 different Lee's Liquors in Vegas doing a
Oh,
signing.
yeah, he got a new little.
I thought about going, but I was like, I ain't got nothing. It's 50.
He
Yeah, it's
cool.
50.
I don't
He
know.
cool. He not my favorite.
He's straight.
He
I
all
fuck
right.
with him though. I fuck with him though the long
I'll
way.
call him if somebody mess with me, like,
Yeah, word. That part. Shout out to 50 though.
Like
Shout out
big
to New
homie.
York, East Coast.
Oh
What's
my
up?
God.
Okay, so what about what was your favorite performance if you did watch it? I know you came in and I really
I mean, I like the DMX, like, because I was a
that
big fan
that
of him,
was a good
of
one.
DMX. Like, that's a legend, and rest in peace to DMX though. Like,
That's crazy that he's gone.
yeah, I mean, we lost some legends. Like, it's crazy because y'all lost Nipsey,
Yeah.
we lost DMX, 2 legends from 2 different coasts. Like, you know,
It still
Nipsey.
don't feel
Real.
Real,
It still
don't
doesn't feel
worry.
real. You can listen to their music today and it's still like
Yeah,
it's a different type
Somebody
of vibe.
told me that Biz Markie passed away.
Yeah, but I also saw that it wasn't real and that his wife was saying that he didn't die. So I'm not 100% sure.
Y'all
if
better
any of
stop
the posts
killing
were
people.
accurate.
yeah.
Stop
Social
killing
media
people if it
is
ain't real.
definitely.
Don't
I
do
am
like,
not sure if that was real or not.
No, I was really excited about the whole Migos and Cardi B. That I was happy about that.
Shout out
got
to
a
Cardi
second
B and
baby.
Migos.
That was cute how she did the little announcement. That was cute.
Their album's fire.
Listen, shout out to
Oh, I
her
love
for
Migos
walking in
album.
heels.
Yo, Migos
okay?
fire. Like,
I like their new album. It's dope.
yo, I can't be in the club listening to them or in the car. I want to do something. Like, I don't know what I want to do. And I'm hyped up. Like, the Zembri come out. I'm in the car like, yeah, what? Yeah.
Right now, my favorite one on that one is Birthday.
So,
Birthday
I gotta
song.
catch
like
up.
that
I
one.
ain't heard it yet. Or I
Oh.
haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, I like that one.
Shout
But
out- shout out to Kevin Samuels.
Shout out. I like Kevin Samuels.
I like him. I'm going to big him up. You know why? You know why though? Cause on some real shit, listening to him at first, I didn't. I'm gonna keep it real.
You gotta
I
keep
didn't.
going. It's too much
Yeah.
at first, and you're like, I want to write
Yeah.
you off. I want to write you off.
Right.
But he be making some points.
Word. And the
be
points
making
he
some points.
made.
Right, lucky
Is-
he ain't in here because he would have. He would have went in this. Kevin
Yo,
Samuels,
word.
You think that's his best friend?
I mean,
But I just like why wouldn't you want to be like
I get it, and I get stuff he be saying, but I think what behooves his audience
but
or
who's
everybody else is just the fact it's like, who are you
Kevin Samuels?
to feel like you can just sit up and
Talk.
talk about people? Like,
I thought about that too. I
understand everything he's saying, and
Yeah.
a lot of stuff he's saying does make sense. But I think what behooves everybody is just like, who the fuck are you?
isn't he like a what
Like,
is
who are
he?
you to tell me? But I get it.
What does he do again?
Who?
That's a good question.
What-
Wait,
What
I
does
gotta
who do?
think. Kevin Samuels.
I don't know. I don't follow him.
He does
And it's the second episode.
he's
we
a
brought him up.
financial
Like, I-
consultant or something. Shout
I don't
out
know
to
what
you,
the
Kevin
fuck he is.
Samuels. But he does like make some pointers like as a woman, don't like I take it as like don't be depending on no man. Like get your shit right where you straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't be like so you
Is it-
want to depend on a man, but
He's
you have
heavy
some
on the what do you have to
offer. Yes, and not only for a man, but for yourself.
But as a
like,
woman, regardless if it's a tangible or an intangible object or subject that you do have to offer, it doesn't matter.
mhm.
And I appreciate that he does touch on that.
I do
True.
too. I take notes. He be going hard on dudes too. I just watched his show like probably like a couple of days ago, and he was shutting this dude down. He was like, "So you telling me that you want this half value woman, but you live home with your mother?" I was like, okay.
I mean, he be speaking, but you know, it is what it
You
is.
know, but people's situations are different. Like love doesn't like. I mean, I'm one that I don't give a fuck about if you rich or poor. Like if we have this vibe, we're gonna connect regardless.
Okay, so the other night on the you know what it is podcast, we talked about how much is
Shout out.
supposed to be spent on a first date.
Mm,
And I didn't really
That's
personally
good.
I didn't really have an answer because I kind of skipped that phase. So I didn't understand. I don't
I
really
don't-
understand
I
dating.
don't know if it should be. I don't know if it should be like a budget, but at the same time,
If you put a number on it,
I don't want to put a number on it though. I don't know. I just feel like if you taking this person out, you wanted to take this person out, you wanted to get to know this person. Whatever your relationship is, y'all should have that understanding. Like, if we going out, like you got this, or we got each other, or you paying for your shit and I'm paying for my shit.
so
Like,
within
you
the
should kind of know what you're getting yourself into. However, if somebody is offering to take you out, don't be fucking greedy and start ordering up a bunch of shit you wouldn't buy yourself. Like,
Yes.
consider it.
absolutely,
Yeah,
I agree.
I mean,
agree.
I don't know. Like, I'm old school, and I go from energy and vibes. Like, I had dudes. No shade. I mean, I went to dates where like I'm thinking the dude gonna pay for like the meal and shit.
Did this motherfucker stand back? It's time to
Word.
pay.
Yeah, it was just some buffalo wings, like,
Mm.
and
he
we're
looked
looking
at
at each other like, I'm like, nigga, you got it. He's like, no, you got it. I'm like,
some wings.
word, some wings, girl.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
But I'm real
Mm.
humble, you know.
Yeah, you're like,
Mm.
I was like, it's straight. Like, I don't know nobody's
did
situation.
this nigga have a wing? Did he eat one with you?
Girl, he ate a lot of wings. Like, I was looking at him
So he
eating
had
the
wing
wings,
money.
girl.
So he
He
had
was
wing
tearing
money.
up some
sorry.
goddamn wings.
I'm not trying
So
to
he
laugh
had
in the
wing
mic
money.
like that, but
He had, I mean, the dude had Versace on and gold teeth. I'm thinking he had wing money.
If he couldn't buy wings, that probably wasn't even real.
Girl, then he,
Or it was, I don't know. But
no shade,
as a
though.
woman, my mom has always taught me that if you going out the house,
No
you always have your
shade.
own money. If somebody want to offer to pay for your meal, whatever, but you should always have your own money.
You know what my mama say?
But
Get his money.
if a nigga
Order
asks you out-
everything, girl. No.
if a dude asks you out and then he looking at you when the bill come out, then that's your last date.
Word.
Because if you didn't have no money to bring me out,
We would have been washing
shouldn't have
dishes.
been here.
Like,
We should have been Netflix and chilling, and I wouldn't even know what was in your pocket.
you know what's the crazy part, though? Can I keep something real with y'all?
let's go.
All right. The crazy.
I'm here for
All
it.
right, y'all ready?
Yes.
One Empower. Shout out to What's Up? What it is podcast.
You know what it is.
You know what it is. Sorry, I'm lit. I'm lit. But shout out. Thank you for having us here, by the way. I was gonna go by myself. We were texting, right? This was months ago. You know, when I started getting my feet wet.
Mhm.
Months ago, right? So he goes, he's like, what you doing tonight or whatever? I'm like, I'm about to just go to my spot and have a martini and some wings. He was like, oh, I want to go. He was like, let me go ahead and take you there, whatever. I'm like, bet, that's what's up. Mind you, it was just a local bar.
So not only did he invite himself,
he invited himself because I sure didn't.
he invited himself.
I
and
wanted to
didn't
go
have
by
no money.
myself. You know, I like chilling by myself. And then he's sitting there with his gold teeth, right? I was like, "Ooh, okay, whatever." And he's bragging about his pockets or whatever, how he make all this shit. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. It's move in silence. You know how we do, right?
Mhm.
You don't speak about your like financial and shit. You just
You do.
chill, like you do. And when the bill came, we having this staring contest. I'm like, "Hi, like, how you?" He's like, "How you?" "Oh, you got this." And by the way, towards the end, you ready? Don't get upset.
Mm-mm.
I won't get upset. But I didn't do it though. You ready? You think you could get me a lift home?
Uh,
He said that
oh,
to
hold
you
on, hold on. So not only did he invite himself,
on a
Right.
date you
he
didn't
ate up
ask
the
for,
food,
Right.
and
that
then
he
didn't
couldn't
pay
pay
for it,
for,
and then needed a
and then
lift
he
to get
needed a
home.
lift home.
He needed a lift home.
Lord, we're gonna have to pray on this.
But
date.
go fronts was lit. Bonita. Yeah. Versace was lit too.
Well, see, that's
Them
a
the
prime
type of
example of something I feel like.
We gonna pray for that young man,
Let's
but
pray.
we gonna make sure that you don't never come across none of those no more.
Nah.
Because,
Hell no.
well, now you know when people invite themselves, just say no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell
Just say
yeah.
no.
So when we had this conversation previously, my husband was like $200, and I was like, "Damn, you gonna spend $200 on a new bitch you just met?" But when I thought about it, because like we don't really be going out like that. But
I mean, it depends on where you go, though. Like, if you
Exactly.
going to like a steakhouse or something, you gonna spend that on just the 2 meals.
So, well, the only reason I said 200 was okay was because we went to go get crab. We got like crawfish, scallops, and
I
mussels,
was doing the
whatever.
seafood thing.
Yeah. But
Yes.
leaving that alone with 2 people ended us up at 175. So it's like you damn near already spent $200. So if you leave dinner, you go bowling, go to see a movie, go get another couple of drinks. Technically, you are kind of already sitting at 200 without
Over.
even really thinking about it. If
That's
you do more
true.
than one activity in one night. But personally, like when I do take the time to go out, we do end up doing multiple things.
Yeah. Well,
So our
normally
date
when
nights are like a couple
I-
$100 on accident.
Yeah. But like somebody brand new, if they offering to take you out, they should have money in their pocket.
Word.
Why you gonna ask me out and you ain't got no money?
Yeah.
You should ask me to some free shit. Hey, you wanna go walk in the park?
Yo, but yeah,
Hey, you wanna
that's
watch this
dope.
movie?
Actually, that's dope
Don't
as
ask
hell.
me out where you gotta spend money if you ain't got nothing.
Don't
And that's
try to
one thing
impress
I
me.
don't
mean, I
feel
got my
like
Right.
I don't
money,
feel like dudes
but-
understand that.
Right.
If you talk to
Still.
me and we vibe and we can have a conversation and you can understand what I like and don't like and you respect me and everything like that, then we good.
Right.
Yeah.
We can go on a good ass date for free.
Right.
Okay.
No,
So I don't know what y'all think. Is anybody looking at this?
There's like mad people looking, but I can't see my blind
They're
eyes.
not saying anything. If you guys are on the live right now, we're live on the Wine Empower IG. We got a couple people on there. Y'all can go ahead and like feel free to comment on that. I don't know if y'all still on there.
Yeah, 100. But
What?
I'm so East Coast, like my bad. Like
I can't see. Like I don't know. I don't know
Yo,
if
what y'all-
anybody's on there or how many people on there. I just see like pictures and words. I don't know. But moving forward.
Moving forward to,
Don't
like,
ask
better.
nobody out on no date if you ain't got no money.
Word, that part.
Ask her out to some free shit. Okay.
Yo, I'm down for the vibe.
And so you don't have to spend money to go on a date. You
Word.
don't. You could do some free shit.
But I think social media really has a big thing on that.
Yeah.
Like people feel like they have to like live this certain lifestyle and it's not what it is. Like just move in silence, just chill. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, like just relax. You don't have to
gotta
let
tell everybody
everybody
what you got.
know how good you're doing. Like chill, be humble because like by tomorrow that shit can be gone. Then what?
Yeah.
You know, just humble yourself. Like, all right, good. I'm all about like wealth and shit like that. No shade, because I'm all about that. But at the same time, like very humble. Like,
Yeah.
gratitude is everything. Like, don't
That is
forget
really
that.
important, and
Like,
I'm like, we're not trying to preach to y'all,
nah.
but if you really think about everything that you have, if you're not grateful for it and you don't show gratitude daily, that stuff can leave so fast. It can leave faster than you can blink. Like, just
Word.
wake up and I don't know what you believe in, but just wake up and say thank you.
Say
Thank you
thank you.
for
Yo, word, that
like, just say
energy.
thank
For
you,
real.
because you just never know. And think about the most successful people, they give back.
Yo, shout out to.
You got your ones that are just weird
Yeah, I
assholes,
mean,
but there's a whole lot of people, they recycle their energy so that they can
ooh, I
keep
like that.
the blessings, or the
Yeah.
universe can keep bringing them stuff. Like, just be grateful.
Yo,
Mhm.
be
I don't care if
grateful.
you just wake up and be like, "Ooh, this air outside feels so good. I'm
Word.
so thankful
No,
for
for real.
this
Get in
breeze."
touch with all
Like,
that.
just find something, show some gratitude somehow.
Don't be greedy. Like, you know what I'm
We took
saying?
this to a whole nother level, a whole nother lane. We went from talking about just whatever. the
But no,
BET
this is
Awards.
real life shit. Because
Yeah.
I see a lot of people. I'm no shade. Like, shout out to everybody that's doing well. But at the same time, humble yourself. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Like, practice humbleness. It could be like just the simplest thing. Like they said, like, just say thank you every day.
Especially if you just
feel
start
me?
touching, say you just start touching some money that you ain't never touched before in your life.
We all touch
And
them
you
now.
like, damn, how I get this, and be grateful for it, be humble about it,
Yeah.
and show your gratitude. I'm not saying walk around and pass out dollar bills to everybody, but just, if you want the good things to keep happening to you, you got to put out that good stuff.
Yes.
So it can keep coming. I'm not telling you to go feed the homeless. I'm not telling you to go buy somebody some shit. No, you don't have to spend $1. But just remember,
the compliment
you are
that
blessed
don't cost
with
you
it.
nothing.
So recycle that energy, like whatever that means to you, to do something to show your gratitude to something, somebody. Like I said, you could just wake up and say, I like the trees outside. The trees look beautiful today. Thank you for the trees. I don't know. Whatever. Just
say thank you. I woke up this morning.
For real.
Say thank
you.
you.
I think people forget a lot to do things like that.
And shout out to Diddy. Like, that's seriously, I follow him on IG, and that's my mentor. Like, I really study him a lot. You ever heard about studying the rich? How they move? I study Diddy. Like, that man been through so much.
Yes, he
like,
has.
He's so humble, and he's not that type to keep, like, how you say, to keep it to himself. Like, he's teaching. That's why I love him, because he tells us like how to do it. Like, I just watched the video I sent you, when he was like, yo, you gotta hustle every day, like it's your last second.
I reposted that. If you guys, any of you guys that follow me, it's on my story.
Yeah, I love Diddy.
Simply
like,
underscore
shout
day.
out to Diddy though.
Day with 2 eyes.
Yo, shout out to Diddy. Shout out to DJ Khaled. Shout out to all them artists that made it. Like, how,
Well,
and they say not to give up.
As far as Diddy, I feel like I watch a lot of docs on, like, I guess people in hip hop and everything sometimes, but I feel like every doc that's on a different celebrity or a different, like, musical talent or whatever, it's a different Diddy. Not necessarily in a bad way, but they get completely different. They get completely different like perspectives on who he is.
Yeah.
So I recently on Amazon Prime, Mary J. Blige just came out with her own documentary.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to
Shout out to
check
Mary
that
J.
out.
I watched
I
that
gotta
one.
watch
I love
that.
her.
But I've watched a few more that Diddy has also commented on, and it's like, this doesn't even seem like the same person. Not necessarily in a bad way, because they are all getting Diddy at different ages. You gotta remember how young he was and how old he is at the same time. I'm not saying he's old, just saying
you learn.
He's living, he's learning, and all of these people knew him as different people.
Yeah.
Right.
I think if I wanted to meet Diddy, I would want to meet him now.
Yeah.
But how do you feel?
I don't want to take that Diddy.
But listen, this is how
I don't want Puff Daddy.
when
I
I
don't want
look
that
at that stuff, when
Mhm.
I see these documentaries, when I hear the things that they're saying about him and other people, not just secluding him.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, when I think about that stuff, I think about myself.
Mhm.
If
What
you
type of
met-
person do I want to be?
Shout
Yes.
out.
Yeah, like
When you
how
met
would
me
Shut
at
up, shut up.
21, you're not gonna get the same Kiana at 21 as you did at 27.
Yeah, I'm
It's
learning
not
that
gonna
right
be the
now.
same, and you
Yo.
can't be upset about it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. This is who I was. This is what I thought I was doing.
Yeah.
This shit didn't work. I figured that out
Facts.
in the middle, and then I changed my shit. But
Facts.
you met me at 27, not at 21. Somebody else met me at 21.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they have a whole different
That's all.
story about you.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people that know me back home, they know the younger breed. Like, y'all already know. Y'all know the younger me. I was wild. Like, when I mean wild, I was wild. Even a lot of people that came on the podcast said, Bree, you grew. The reason why they say that is because of
Just stop it.